never know what East Tennessee winters will bring, but when the weather turns, you need a vehicle you can count on. From daily errands to weekend adventures, Ravar Ford has the lineup built for any season. 2024 F-150 Crew Cab 4x4 XLT, $52,574. 24 Ford Ranger Crew Cab STX, $33,942. 24 F-250 4x4, $48,888. Wherever the road takes you, Ravar Ford has the perfect vehicle for the journey. Local you trust, a dealership you can count on.
And good morning. Happy Wednesday. Halfway through the work week. It's hump day, my friends. Can you believe it's already Wednesday, January 15th? 1 year ago, we were waking up with snow on the ground and heavy, wet snow that developed a year ago. And that was a storm system to remember. Remember, many of us picked up anywhere from 6 to 8+ inches of snowfall. And then that Arctic air set on in and freezing rain, and we were socked in with cold, wintry weather just 1 year ago. And I say that not just because it's the anniversary, but due to the fact that, well, we've got more Arctic air on the way. Hopefully you had a chance to enjoy yesterday evening. I took the East Tennessee weather drone up yesterday evening. Right around 8:30 last night, captured the beautiful shot of the moon. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just a beautiful? But man, I tell you what, it was cold for sure. And it's going to stay cold throughout the day today. A little bit of a warm up on the way, but then we're going to continue to see, well, Arctic air, as I mentioned, set up shop and head our way. All right, first things first, I want to get you out the door with the check of your almanac here for just a second. Yesterday, we did make it into the 30s and 40s, so we got a little bit closer to those seasonal averages, but, well, we just didn't pick up a whole lot of activity, or we didn't just warm up a whole lot. So that's going to be the story here this week, though. We are going to start to see a gradual warming trend here this week, which will be nice. Temperature-wise, let's go back to those temperatures, because as I mentioned, if you saw on social media, I let the dogs out here this morning, and it's like brutally cold. Had my big old puffy jacket on this morning. We're currently in the teens and 20s. Yeah. But if you think this is cold, wait till you see the 7-day forecast. We're talking about the possibility of single digits and teens for low temperatures and like teens and 20s for high temperatures next week. I'm telling you, my friends, it is going to be incredibly cold next week. What's up, KD4UFD? Ham Shacks in the house. What's up, buddy? All right, so temperatures this morning, believe it or not, we're actually trending a couple of degrees warmer than what we were yesterday, so we can't go wrong with that, I suppose. Here are your weather headlines for the day today. Let me take this full so you can see it a little bit better if you're watching on your cell phone. Mostly sunny skies, warming temperatures through Friday, okay? Even Saturday is going to be on the warmer side, but we're still talking about the possibility of some good, solid, steadier, heavier rainfall on Saturday. Falling temperatures Sunday, light snow, mainly in the mountains on Sunday, and much colder. And then Arctic air arrives as we get into next week. So here's your forecast for the day today. We start the temps in the teens and 20s. We don't warm a whole lot. We'll only be right around 33 as we get into the lunch hour. You know it, Katrina. You know it, Katrina. That's coming up, my friend. Good morning, Jerry. How are you? Love the Snoopy, by the way. All right, so lunchtime temperatures are only going to be about 33. Again, at least we have abundant sunshine, right? That's going to feel great. So all of our lunchtime temperatures, well, we should be pushing close to 40 degrees in Chattanooga, but look at Tri-Cities. They're going to be kind of locked in with that colder air mass as it starts to lift away, and we get that southerly flow to help to warm our temperatures up a little bit. But Greenville, Tri-Cities, Rogersville, Hawkins, Hancock, Carter, Unicoi counties, Johnson County, all staying in the 20s today. Chattanooga in the Southern Valley in the 30s, and we'll be hovering right around the 20s and 30s across the central and northern Cumberland Plateau at lunchtime, and our forecast highs will be in the 30s and 40s. So, again, still trending about 10 degrees below average for the day today. Good morning, Kimberly. All right, so your evening forecast, if you have plans tonight, if you've got ball practices, listen, it's Wednesday night, so we've got to take Caden to basketball tonight at 6 o'clock, and it's only going to be 33. And the poor kid, like I always tell him to put on pants while we go to basketball. You can take the pants off while you play basketball, and then you put your pants back on when we go back out to the car when it's cold. Dad, I'm fine. I've got it. Then he gets outside. It's so cold outside. Buddy, listen to me once in a while, right? Listen to me once in a while. All right, so high pressure is the name of the game. Yay! Happy weather. Well, cold, yes, but at least it's going to be sunny. Another little clipper system is going to swing through Wednesday into Thursday. That's going to bring us some cloud coverage. It's going to bring some light mountain snow showers. Upper East Tennessee, probably the best chance of seeing a little bit of light snow possible. But what it's also going to bring is some wind. So Thursday is going to be wind. Wait till I show you these temperatures, and you'll get a good idea that we're going to have some probable wind chill values. Not much, but we will have some wind chill values on Thursday. Let's see. Thursday. Yeah, the winds are going to be blowing about 20, 25 miles per hour. And then the wind will relax Thursday night and Friday morning. So when you look at your precipitation chances, we're basically precip free all the way through Friday. But Friday night, Saturday, everybody's getting soaked. Saturday night, it starts to fade away. Sunday, maybe a chance for some light snow showers. And then notice Monday, Tuesday, got a 20% chance. There are some caveats to that forecast. We're going to walk you through the details coming up here in just a few minutes. Good morning, Cynthia. How are you this morning? It's a Bert. It's so cold you put a T in there, Katrina. It's Bert and Ernie. All right, so precipitation chances. All right, let's pick up our timeline on Friday night, okay? So smooth sailing all the way through Friday. Friday night is when our cold front and the rain showers start to settle on in. Are there gremlins? Lee, what are you talking about, bro? Where are the gremlins? I don't see any gremlins. Is there something happening that I don't know about? I don't know. Anyways, pick up our timeline Friday night. So Friday, we're rain free. So if you have plans Friday night, fine. After we go to bed Friday night into Saturday, the rain settles on in. Low pressure system swings to our south. Maybe some snow showers, mainly across the classic horseshoe area at this point of the game. But I do think that Sunday, we're going to be overcast, gray. Can't rule out some flurries, maybe in the valley locations. We'll see how that plays out. But it is going to be on the colder side. So when you look at precipitation, just rainfall with this system, we're going to see anywhere from a half an inch to maybe about an inch of rain just through the day, Friday night, and through the first part of our Saturday. I think the second part of our Saturday is probably going to be fine. And then Sunday, falling temperatures with, again, signs are there for possible snow late in the day, Sunday into early Monday, and again, mainly across the plateau, the Smokies and Upper East Tennessee. We're going to see that for sure. And the initial onset, by the way, of this precipitation on Saturday morning, we'll say Friday night, Saturday morning, across the mountains, could see some really heavy snowfall with the initial onset because about 5,000 feet, we're going to be below freezing. At the surface, we're not going to be below freezing. And then, I'm not on Facebook Live. Oh, it's not able to connect. Oh, well, okay then. Let's see. That's the gremlins you're talking about there, old Lee. Good old Lee. I don't know. We'll see if we can't get that connected. I'm not on YouTube this morning. Restream's having some troubles. Well, hopefully, if you're not seeing me, you just tuned into the East Tennessee Weather app or YouTube. But although many of you are responding on Facebook, so I'm not quite sure if that's working or not. All right, here we go. So cold Arctic air. Deep trough brings Arctic air Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. All right, now let's pick up our timeline on Monday morning. Now we're setting the stage for Arctic air, and yes, another possible southern slider. Now, at this point of the game, it looks like it's going to be far to our south of the Tennessee Valley. We're talking Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia. Watch this. Here's Tuesday morning. Not a big deal. And then as we get into our Wednesday and Thursday, high pressure, cold Canadian high pressure, Arctic high pressure sets on in. So we know we're going to be cold, but what does it look like moisture-wise? Well, we do have a chance for some snow showers. So I guess the latest model guidance just came in. Let me just double check this because this was a different story. Yeah. All right, then. There it is. So next week, okay, potential, right? Late next week, like a week and a half away, a southern slider, but it may be too far south. Maybe it swings its way into the area. Some of the latest model guidance is bringing us another southern slider. So we'll see how this all plays out. And as I mentioned, we know the cold air is going to be in place, just like last January. We're going to have temperatures. All right, now we're streaming on Facebook, I think. Let's see if we can't reconnect Twitter here for you. See if this reconnects. So if you're just now joining on Facebook, again, sorry, it was not streaming on Facebook at the beginning. But remember, if it's ever not streaming on your platform for Wake Up with Witcher at 7 o'clock in the morning, either A, I'm not here, or B, just open the East Tennessee Weather app because I have it streaming right there at the top of the East Tennessee Weather app. But again, potential southern slider, Arctic air in place. Look at these temperatures Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, even Wednesday. We're talking lows in the single digits and teens, highs in the teens and 20s. It is going to be brutal. We're talking temperatures 20, 25, 30 degrees below average Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So that Arctic air is here. That's going to be with us all the way through the 25th. And then maybe the atmosphere starts to moderate a little bit as we get into the latter part of the month. So you'll definitely want to stay tuned to see how this all plays out. So like a week and a half away, a possible storm system is on the way. Do we get another big shot of snow? Potentially. And just like the last one, folks, we will start with just a general idea. Then we'll say, okay, yes, it's starting to look like it's likely. Remember, we start snowfall totals. If we need to get there, we'll start with snowfall totals on the low end, of course, and then we'll gradually pick those up. Let's go ahead and take you outside. Live look there at the T-Dot cameras here as we get the morning started. If you're hitting the roads, can you believe it? Well, I can, but remember I talked about it with the snow. That, I think on the north-facing hills and slopes and shaded areas, this snow is going to stick around all the way until Saturday. The rainfall will eventually melt the snow. But as you know, it is Wednesday. Let's say good morning to Ed.
Wait for him. Wait for him. Bam! Now we slide all the way downhill to the weekend. The kids can get ready for school, and Debbie can take her.
Thank goodness Debbie can take her shower again on this Wednesday. Poor old Debbie gets to only take a shower one day a week. It's nice to see Ed Rupp here this morning. Isn't it nice to see Ed Rupp? All right, let's go to the chat and see how everyone's doing this morning. Let's see. YouTube is working, Jerry says. Julie says it's now up on Facebook. So glad you could join me on Facebook. I know we're having a little bit of troubles here this morning. Not a big deal, but I'll send you back to the 24-hour weather channel if you missed the forecast at all. Just know that we are going to continue to talk about cold Arctic air and the possibility of southern storms. Aaron says, good morning, y'all. We're finally here. And it's my Friday birthday eve. Oh, Aaron, happy Friday birthday eve. That's exciting. Are you going to join us for Wake Up with Witcher tomorrow morning so we can wish you a happy birthday? Hopefully we can. Eva says, happy early birthday. Good morning, Alicia. Happy Wednesday to you, and you are so welcome, Aaron. All right, let's go ahead and get to work, shall we? We'll take you back outside to a live look from Hardin Valley. That's a beautiful view. From our Hardin Valley camera, we'll switch to another camera, see if we can get this one up. Let it load here for a second, and then we'll get to work with those national holidays, shall we? Maybe it's not going to load. All right, let's just go ahead and pull in the national holidays. Or not. We will go back out to, how about those T-Dot cameras, huh? How about those T-Dot cameras? There's my national holidays. They're there. All right, let's talk about the national holidays for the day today. Today is the 15th of January. Can you believe that? Moving right along. We're celebrating birthdays, events, or birthday eve events for Miss Erin this morning. All right, it's National Bagel Day. Seems to be appropriate. My kids had bagels for breakfast. Do you like bagels? Do you like a breakfast bagel, like put the eggs and everything on top of it? Or do you just like a traditional bagel? Do you like the flavored bagels? I'm not a big fan of bagels myself. Too much bread for me. Like the mini bagels maybe, but anyways, it's National Bagel Day. It's National Booch Day. If you like kombucha, my wife loves kombucha. We typically always have kombucha in the house. Aaron's going to join us tomorrow. Yay. Coffee is awesome, says Jesse. Gorgeous sunrise taking shape here this morning. It is indeed. Let's get that Dell off the camera. It is a gorgeous sunrise, and now I've got that camera back up and running, so we'll show you that here in just a second. It's National Strawberry Ice Cream Day. Oh, I love me some strawberry ice cream. It is good. And it's National Hat Day. Seems to be appropriate. Hold on one second. Hey, by the way, seeing as though it's National Hat Day, you know I've got a merch shop, and I've got these really cool East Tennessee weather trucker hats. If you're interested, log on to eastTNweather.com. I've got a merch shop right there on the screen. All right. That's it. So we'll take you back outside. This is a live look now from KMNV, Monroe County Airport. Beautiful sunrise taking shape in Monroe County here this morning. Nice clear sky. Should be a great general aviation day, by the way. great general aviation day to fly out and about. Tomorrow, for general aviators, anybody joining me this morning, well, it's going to be a good crosswind landing kind of a day. Those winds are going to be kicking up out of the west. 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting to 25, 30 at times. Yeah, okay, there you go, Lee. Yeah, now I understand what you were talking about. Dang gremlins. Kimberly, you like it? You want chocolate ice cream, do you? No? Well, okay. Well, what about the chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry? Good old Neapolitan? You a big fan of that? Steven Cummings, you need a hat? I thought I brought you a hat, Steven. You do need this. Awesome. They look really cool. So you can order those online, and I will ship those away. I literally have the cost just right where it needs to be, where it covers shipping, covers the cost of the hat, and that is it. And that's about $6, $8 to ship a hat. All right, let's see. Layla says, I agree. Too much bread and bagels. Yeah, not a big fan. Maybe a half of one I can do. I'm with you on that one, Layla. Or as you said, a mini bagel, and that's what my kids had this morning. Mini bagels. Don't have them yet, Kimberly. Need to get some more sales in before we can get some mugs, but we'll get there, and we are getting there. And by the way, big shout out to Ray Varner Ford. They are our new sponsor on East Tennessee weather platforms. You're going to see more commercials and some pre-rolls with Ray Varner Ford. So if you're looking for a car, make sure you check them out. We got a lot more sponsors coming on board, so we'll give them a big shout out when they come on board as well. And again, try to support all the local sponsorships because they're the ones that are keeping East Tennessee weather up and running every single day. That hat's your favorite around here, huh? It's a pretty sweet hat. They fit pretty awesome, too. I love my hats. Krista just says, I like ice cream. Ice cream is pretty good. You know, the thing is, I've said it before, and if you don't remember, cinnamon ice cream is like my all-time favorite. And if you've never had cinnamon ice cream, I highly recommend you try it. Because it is good. Just the flavor, I don't know. But yeah, of course, you got to like cinnamon, right? You got to like cinnamon. Cheryl likes mini bagels. Yeah, it's just not too much bread. Just the right amount of bread. And they're a little teeny tiny, right? So if you're watching portion controls, I mean, it is January by all means, right? Did I get your message yesterday? I did not, Felicia. Did you send it to email? Did you message me on social? I will have to check that out. Well, with whipped cream, of course, Krista. I mean, come on. You got to have some whipped cream. Oh, that makes whipped cream makes everything better, right? I think so anyways. Mary Lou, good morning. How are you? She's like, I love cinnamon. Yeah, that's my favorite. My all-time favorite is cinnamon. And I put cinnamon in everything. And it's got to have excess cinnamon. Although I do not put cinnamon in my chili. Can't do that. I've tried it once before, and it was not so bueno. Let's see if we have any photos that have come into the East Tennessee Weather app. Any new ones anyways? It doesn't appear to be. We still have some snowfall photos out there, but some cool views around East Tennessee. All right. It is 7:19. Oh, you messaged me on Facebook? Okay, I'll check that out, Felicia. Trying to catch up. It's been busy. We've been hitting the road and running around town. That's what we do around here, right? Trying to keep kids afloat, keep them running, schoolwork, all those things, you know. But hopefully you get a chance to enjoy a little bit of sunshine throughout the day today. All right, 7:19. We've checked in on those TDOT cameras. We've checked in on live cameras. And again, check out those live cameras on the East Tennessee Weather app. They're on YouTube as well. And once in a while, I'll post a nice sunset or a sunrise on social media. Remember to like and subscribe to everything you see on social media if you think it's important for community awareness. I'm going to be putting out a few possible snowfall forecast maps here over the next couple of days to really highlight the potential a week and a half away. That's a long ways away. Things will change for sure. But it does look like Arctic air is going to be in place, and another southern slider could be heading our way. As always, I like to send you back to the 24-hour weather channel to get the latest forecast, so I'll send that back to you here in just a moment if you did miss the forecast at the very beginning, because, of course, we weren't on Facebook right off the get-go. Silly restream, just not working this morning. All right, anyways, my friends, we sure hope you have a great day. Grab the sunglasses, grab the jackets, a couple of disturbances, Arctic air on the way. A good side note, before this Arctic air sets in on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, make sure if you happen to wash your cars this weekend, when it warms up into the 50s, 40s and 50s, Friday and Saturday, well, Friday if you're out washing your car anyways, make sure you unhook your hoses from your homes. Make sure you cover up your spigots. And listen, we'll talk about it next week as well, but it's probably going to be a couple good nights. Probably Sunday night, Monday night, and even Tuesday night to maybe drip your faucets. Those are the things that we're going to be talking about next week as we continue to highlight this Arctic air mass. All right, my friends, we sure hope you have a great day. Be safe, be kind to each other. Life is short. Thanks for joining me.
2021 Ford Explorer King Ranch 4x4, $39,950. 2023 Expedition Max Limited 4x4, $49,990. 2024 Ford Bronco 4-door Sasquatch, $54,951. Ray Varner Ford in Clinton, local you trust.
And good morning, happy Wednesday, everybody. It's going to be a beautiful day. Grab the sunglasses and the jackets. You'll need those today. But we're talking about our storm systems that are on the way. One on Saturday, bringing us rain showers and then falling temperatures on into our Sunday. More on that coming up here in just a second. I took the East Tennessee weather drone out last night. Beautiful shot of the moon. Absolutely picture perfect. Had a few clouds hanging out with us, and it turned out to be a fantastic evening. It was chilly for sure, and that's led to the colder weather that we're experiencing out there this morning. So here are your weather headlines. Mostly sunny skies, warming temperatures through Friday. Heavy rain on Saturday with falling temperatures Sunday. Light snow, mainly in the mountains on Sunday, and much colder air. And then Arctic air arrives as we get into next week. And we're also talking about a storm system possible Tuesday into Wednesday that we're going to be watching really, really closely. Right now, it's mainly to our south. More on that coming up here in just a second. All right, we start the morning off with temperatures in the 20s. It is brutally cold out there this morning, but plenty of sunshine, and lunchtime temperatures will warm to right around freezing for most. We'll be in the upper 30s across the Southern Valley, and we'll stay in the mid to upper 20s across upper East Tennessee. Tri-Cities, Greenville, Rogersville, even Tazewell, right there in the upper 20s. So not much of a warm up for the lunch hour. Then you should climb into the low to mid 30s for the afternoon with some 40s down across the Southern Valley. So it is going to start to warm up a little bit, but still we're trending about 10 degrees below average for this time of the year. And then we'll have clear skies this evening. That's going to allow those temperatures to drop pretty quickly. So if you're driving the kids off to basketball practice or whatnot, it's going to be a cold one for sure. High pressure is the name of the game all the way through today and also tomorrow. Tomorrow into Thursday, I should say tomorrow is Thursday. Thursday into Friday, a little clipper system swings its way into the area. That's going to bring us a few clouds. Probably not going to bring us much in the way of precipitation, maybe a couple of light mountain snow showers. What it will do, though, is bring us quite a bit of wind. And so Thursday is expected to be quite gusty. Now, sustained winds about 10 to 15 miles per hour, but gusts up to about 20, 25 or so. And so that's going to allow for a little bit of a wind chill value throughout the day on Thursday. Then we're talking about our next storm system that's arriving late Friday into Saturday. Falling temperatures, some lingering snow showers on Sunday. And then we're going to be watching our next disturbance, maybe Monday, Tuesday, to see how this all plays out. It's subject to change for sure. And we've got plenty of time to walk you through the forecast. So we pick up our timeline Saturday morning. Again, Friday night into Saturday morning, the heavy rain is going to settle its way on in. Cold front slides its way on through. Showers come to an end throughout the day on Saturday. Cold air comes racing on in Sunday, and the possibility of some snow showers Sunday into Monday. Again, most of this activity is going to be across the higher terrain when you look at your snowfall forecast, all because of this event. We're going to pick up quite a bit of rainfall, heaviest rainfalls to our south. And this is a drought-stricken area. So this is beneficial rain in the month of January. But we're also talking about the possibility of some snow. So yeah, there are some signs for some higher elevation snow showers as we get into our Sunday and Monday. Shouldn't add up to a whole lot at this point of the game, but we'll keep you posted on how this all plays out. But that Arctic air sets up shop. And that's the story for our Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And then we should start to gradually climb out of this Arctic air as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. So let's pick up our timeline on Monday morning. We get through the weekend. And again, high pressure is going to be the name of the game on into our Monday. Cold Canadian Arctic high pressure. But because this cold air is going to be in place, there's another disturbance that's being advertised by the models that's going to shift across the deep south. Here's 7 o'clock next Tuesday. A week, a little less than a week. And you can see how the snow showers are going to be spreading across a bunch of the deep south. Where this goes, does this shift a little bit further north and we get some more snow here in East Tennessee? Well, we know the Arctic air is going to be in place. So you'll definitely need to check back in to see how this plays out. as it stands right now, signs are there for possible snow Sunday to Monday, but Tuesday into Wednesday across the deep south. This may shift its way northward, so we're going to be watching that closely, so make sure you check back in frequently. All right, temperature trend. We just know that the Arctic air is going to be in place, so we warm nicely. We're going to be pulling out the shorts. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we'll be in the mid to upper 40s with lows in the 30s. But as we get into our Sunday, temperatures will start to come on down Sunday afternoon. On Monday, Tuesday, that Arctic air sets up shop. And again, we'll have to watch that disturbance to see how it all plays out. Do we get precipitation on Tuesday and Wednesday? And if we do, it's going to be in the form of snow. And this colder air is going to hopefully moderate a little bit towards the latter part of the month. So we'll keep you posted on how this all plays out here over the next several days. So make sure you check back in. It's easy to do so. You can log on to eastTNweather.com. I post everything to social media as well, but you can't always rely on social media. So there are other ways. As I mentioned, eastTNweather.com or the East Tennessee Weather app. Plan your day with the East Tennessee Weather app. From video forecast weather updates to an interactive radar giving you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours to day part, 7 days, current conditions, access to the only 24-hour weather channel right here in East Tennessee, live weather cameras, and severe weather alerts from the National Weather Service. Download the app today to always stay in the know. This is East Tennessee Weather. Weather when you want it.